You ever dealt with someone on a team or something like that shrinks in the moment like Clayton Kershaw does?
I don't know, actually. There was this beer pong partner I had. And not joking.
Well,
by the way, I would signify that, like Adam Vinatieri, most clutch guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one cup left, Vinatieri is going to make that cup. Like, I take a lot of pride in if there's one cup left, like, I'm going to bury that cup. Like, right now, that is the only moment that you can compare in regular life to moments where you have to step up big, because it's a talent that anybody can do. It's a talent that you could probably do whenever it's not the lights on, but when the entire party is watching and there's one cup left on the table and the other team, let's say there's two, and your guy just made it, so now this is the step on the throat and win it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a moment that can compare to those clutch moments that people feel, because no matter what moment you're in, it's the biggest moment you've ever been in, right? So when I was in college, we played in some massive games. I didn't always perform well in the biggest games, in the biggest games, because I thought my entire life I was a second half guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a second half guy. I don't have a lot of endurance. I don't have a lot of things. But in the second half, I'm going to do what we have to do here.
They had us in the first half, but
yeah, listen, it's going to be a whole new game now. So, like, back against the wall type feeling. I think I was always like that with soccer, always. So in football, I think I made a lot of mistakes in kicking balls where I didn't think about the first quarter kicks, the second quarter kicks, as much as I thought about the one. So I got like almost too relaxed in massive situations where I should have been like, hey, let's lock in. And I learned that from Adam Vinatieri, that every single kick is a game winner. Like, even in practice, like he's kicking it as if this is a massive kick. There's no wasted reps almost. I wasted a lot of reps in college, which I think a lot of college kickers do, by the way, because the ability to flip the switch and take something serious is a whole different animal. So whenever you're in college and you're in that big situation, like, that's the most anxiety you're going to feel. So people are like, oh, all right, Super Bowl, this is going on. I would argue that, like, game winner, week 2, same amount of anxiety, because it's the biggest moment of your life at that moment. It is the biggest moment of your life. So whenever you are at a beer pong table and you have no chance of actually having those massive actual sporting events, I think you can get the similar type feel of, like, how do you deal with your anxiety and nerves? And I think you got to be the guy that just buries that ball. And that's what I honestly feel like that is what I feel like Tom Brady would bury that ball every single time. He'd probably chug the beers that you make faster than you do, too. Just the entire thing. I think that is a very similar comparison.
But Clayton Kershaw, he's bouncing that, and it's getting smacked to the moon.